So as you can see, we've got a nice swath of elk hair here. Cheap stuff, easy to buy everywhere. Every fly shop has some. So just pick out an appropriate amount of elk hair for whatever size it is that you're tying. In this case it's a 14, and you'll get to know this with time. First thing you want to do is, before stacking this hair, is you want to get rid of all that under fur there. And it's just a matter of bringing your hand through it, just working the tips and getting this real thick, heavy stuff out of there. Now a lot of guys will use a comb. I don't think it's necessary. You just got to kind of work your way back and forth through the hair. It'll come out of there. And then once you're done, it's just a matter of placing it into your stacker. And as you can see, I've got some already loaded here. And once you turn it and start kind of slowly taking it out there, you want to take a look at it, because very often you'll have broken tips that are inside the hair. And in fact, you can see we got at least one sitting right there. Kind of hard to see, I'm sure, on camera, but it's sitting right there. In fact, there's a couple of them in there. Now, instead of going through there and trying to take them out one by one, it's easier just to do a reverse cleaning. Those ends that are broken, the broken tips, are shorter hairs. So all you have to do is come down here, grab all of the hair at the very end of the hair, the longest ones, and then what will happen is the shortest hair will get removed, and those will be the hairs that will have the broken tip. And if you can still see it, and in this case I can see a broken tip right there. If it's still some in there, just do your reverse cleaning again. Just grab only the longest hair, and then the shortest hair will come out, leaving you with just the appropriate hair.
Okay, for the Elk Hair Caddis, we start towards the rear. And how I like to do it is I put a small piece of ultrafine copper wire in here. And then just set it off to the side. What I'm using is Fly-Right number 20 dark tan. What you can do is really any tan will work as far as Elk Hair Caddis goes. Take a look at the caddis flies that fly around your home river. Try to match the hatch. They come in all sorts of different colors and sizes. Normally caddis are going to be between 12 and size 18. Now, as far as the dubbing is concerned, the body does not have to be anywhere near as accurate as, say, as a mayfly. You're really doing nothing more than just kind of covering the hook shank. I'm going to bring it all the way forward here, and there's going to be a little room there left to tie in the feather. Now that we have a feather tied in here, what we're going to do is called reverse palmering. I'm just going to wrap this back towards the rear of the hook. I'm not going to put the wraps right up against one another, but we are going to go ahead and just evenly space them out as we work our way towards the rear. think we'll take one more little turn here. Then once you get to here, you can just have that dangle on the back side. Then you can bring your wire around, capturing that feather in place. And we can let go of the feather at this point. Now what we'll do is we'll wind this wire right back through the fly. And you notice I'm just kind of seesawing it through there so I don't capture too many of the hackle fibers as I move forward. Just take a couple wraps around the wire there. What I like to do is pull down on the thread while I'm breaking the wire off. That way the wire doesn't pull through. And then we'll just clip this little feather off at the very end there. And we don't need this on there anymore. All right. What I'll do here is just kind of brush those hackle fibers back just to kind of get them out of the way a little bit there. Put the wing right over the fly, transfer over, duck quill pinch it. I'm going to pull down here to make those elk hair flare out. And then what I want to do is make 3 or 4 wraps right on top of one another, just like so. What I'll do here is to pull this up, exposing the eye. Just going to push him back for right now. Take a couple of wraps just to close that eye off. We'll finish it with a whip. I think one more will do here. And maybe one more. Oh, came undone, hang on. There we go. Alright, and now we'll finish it with just a little stubbed head here. And there you have it. Elk Hair Caddis.